Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing something I've been avoiding for so long time. Usually I'm quite good in it. I'm decluttering my clothes every 3-4 months, and now it's been a little bit longer. I had several traveling, so my clothes were mixed, and I felt like now I need to actually do it. I have my telephone with me where I wrote everything that I did, not to forget to tell you anything. It was not only my clothes, it was also bags, it was also shoes, and it was also memory of my telephone and online data, because I think that now in spring we want to have the clean space. It's a long overdue, and I know that I'm not the only one now. It's a lot of videos about decluttering. I'm also loving to watch these videos from another YouTubers, and I always find it's so satisfactory and interesting to watch. Sometimes they are not from fashion bloggers, and I have a lot of clothes in my collection because I like fashion, and it's more difficult to find these videos from those people who have quite big, not minimalistic closet, because it's very easy to declutter when you have a minimalistic closet. I think there is no problem when you have a small space, but I wanted to give you my ideas and my tips, what actually helps me to do it quite quickly. So I decluttered over 200 pieces in just a few hours, and I didn't know from the beginning that it will be so much, because as I told you, I often do it like every season or every from 3 to 6 months, but especially in spring I do a little bit more clean out. I feel like that, and if you also feel it, if your space is starting to stressing you, you feel like you have nothing to wear, so it's time to declutter. And let's do it together with my closet. Let's clear some space just to get organized. So first, which we do is I take everything out. I take everything from my clothes. I didn't touch so much the outerwear, not like a winter jackets. This I will leave for next season because I decluttered it before. But everything that I have, it's quite difficult because I probably have very huge collections of blazers, like over 20 maybe or 30, a lot of pants, a lot of skirts, and I need to see what I have. I need to reorganize it. I need to put things in the right order for me, so I see clothes which I want to use, and those things that I don't want to use but still want to keep it, then I put them a little bit more far away. My house looks like a mess that day, and sometimes it can take even 2 days if I don't have enough time in one day, so I can leave it like this if I'm tired or I feel like I'm stressed or overwhelmed with my thoughts, when I can't function right, and I'm upset with myself that I need to kind of hurry. I want to be rested, so it can take longer time. So take everything out. I took everything out. I took all of things like on the bed in one room, then I have another room when I could hang everything, or took away and took on the sofas, like everywhere I could. My clothes were everywhere, on the floor, in several rooms of the house. Like, I remembered that I had several boxes also, some clothes which I was not sure before, so I wanted to check them also. All the drawers, like, this is very important for me. I need to see what I have, and when I see what I have, so many things, then I just lose the need, like the desire to buy something. I understand that I actually have everything. I've gathered so good collection of clothes, which my life will not be enough just to use all of them. So many clothes one person doesn't need, and this is true because I really love fashion. I really love clothes. I love colors. I'm not minimalist. I'm more a collectioner, so I have to have, my personality has to have many clothes, and they need to be curated. Of course, some piece of clothes has to go because we always buy something new. They could stay in my closet, but I just want to have more free space. I don't want it to be too cluttered when I feel overwhelmed. When I took everything out, we put it to 3 different piles, like to keep, donate, and maybe pile. To keep is those things which I'm sure I will keep, these things that I very often wear. Donate, it's also clothes which I'm sure, like I was thinking about them, or I probably have to donate it, or like to sell it or give it away. Sometimes I have these thoughts just in my mind during some time, and then I just come and this thing I wanted to give. I will also show you the clothes which I took out from my closet and which I will give away today. Another pile is a maybe pile. Maybe pile is something that I'm not sure if I want to have or not, and I'm not ready to part with it. I want to give it another chance, but I usually, with these maybe things, I put them either in some storage box, or I try to use it if I see that it's the right season. We all know this rule. If you didn't wear a thing like 6 months or 3 months or 12 months, then you need to give it away. I actually don't follow this rule. For me, it doesn't work. Write me in the comments if it works for you, because I think it's the most awful rule for those who are like me, like who like fashion, because sometimes we have things which we use once a year, or if I go to vacation, I remember, I have this thing which I bought 3 years ago, and it will go good together with this thing, and it's a new outfit, because I'm so into style and fashion. So for me, it doesn't work. Some pieces can sit in my clothes for a few years without wearing them, but I will never get rid of them because they are special, not only for my kind of feelings, but it's something special that I probably will never be able to find the same things, to buy it or repurchase it. And sometimes I just don't have mood to wear these clothes. For example, I didn't have mood to wear the leather skirt for 2 or 3 years, and then after a few years I found it. It's a brown leather skirt, and I had a mood to wear it again. So it's not necessary that it should be worn all the time, even if it's right season. For me works another rule. I need to ask myself a question. Do I feel good wearing it? Do I feel pretty? Do I feel well, confident? Or is something wrong with it? Maybe I became a little bit older, or maybe I gained a few kilos and I don't feel so good in these things, or maybe it shrinked after wash and it doesn't look so good. Just to think about, what do I really think about this thing? Do I keep it because I love it and I like myself in it, or do I keep it because I have some memories? So I had it like a few years ago on some travel, or on some like the evening, and I looked so nice then, but it was then. Now if I try these things, that maybe I will not like it so much on me anymore. This is also a good idea to try things. I don't try the whole closet because then I will get crazy. I have many things. I keep some of them in mind or in piles, like to try them later, maybe in a day or few, to decide. I try just a few things which I'm really not sure. Like for example, I tried these jeans which I didn't wear for a few years. I think I bought them 1.5 years ago. They're for H&M. They are quite wide here, and I decided to try them, and I think they still are quite nice. I just forgot even how they fit me, but I needed to see myself now in my shape, in my form. How does it look now? So about the clothes which I decided to let go is like this top, for example, which became too small for me. Like it was quite trendy then with this, stones in front from Bershka, but it's so tight. I probably would keep it if it would be a little bit bigger. Now I feel like it's just, I don't know how can I fit in it. Fortunately, I will say goodbye to the star skirt, for example, because it's just, it doesn't look like me. I usually don't do it, but now it happened. I'm sorry to tell it, yeah, but this happens. I don't want it to hang in my closet. I had it only once. I bought it recently, and then I suddenly understand that I don't have feeling that I want to wear it again. It's too trendy, and I don't regret that I bought it. I really wanted it. I had fun with it, but now I will sell it so somebody else can buy it, and I hope that it will have another life. Then those jeans, on the contrary, they've been in my closet for many years, and I bought them in Ukraine maybe 10 years ago. They are very thin, and I always kept them all these years to think, maybe I will have them in some warm days or something. But even when I went to travel, it never happened that I wanted to wear them. I think that they don't suit me so good. This silk shirt, like a blouse from Vesna, I think it's a bit tight on my breast. Also, one more thing which I purchased recently in a travel to Dubai, but I decided not to keep it. It was a very impulsive purchase. It was very cold, and I've bought several things just in Zara there, because I didn't take so many clothes with me. It was really cold, like we were freezing. I had to buy this bomber, but it's so small on my shoulders, so after we came back I never wanted to use it, and I don't feel that I want to keep it. So it's better to sell it or give it away immediately when I have these feelings, because it just will stay. Then I have a top which I've got a few years ago, and it's like with open shoulders from Pull&Bear, but now it's too tight and I don't want to feel uncomfortable. This red coat, I just don't like the quality. It's from Boho and it's too long for me. I wanted maybe to tailor it, but never did it. The color is too big or something, but something bothers me. I want to have a red coat in my closet, but not this. And it's been trousers, even with the tag, which I never use, just the black trousers, but they are kind of tight. They are like leggings, but I don't really use leggings. And actually one more leggings, which are quite long ago I bought them. I bought them even before I moved to Sweden. You see how how old pieces I have in my closet, because I'm trying to be sustainable, but not necessary. It happens. They are nice, but they became too big here with time, and I never use them anymore. Probably I would like to purchase some kind of leggings which will be comfortable and I will use them. Those one doesn't fit so good. Here they like, I'm losing them. I need to put them up, so those things should not be in my closet. Then a skirt from Zara, which I actually like how it looks. Oh, here is the front, and here is my cat's hair in it. She likes to jump to my closet sometimes just to have fun in it. I like how it looks, but I used it several times with tights, and it's so sticky. It's like glued to my legs and I can't handle it. And I have a few similar skirts, so we'll have to say goodbye to it. Then the skirt from Lindex also, which I never use. I had it once recently. I tried to give it a chance in New Year with some outfit, but after it I said no, I don't feel like I want to use it again. Then this sweater from Max Mara, and I have two of them in white also. It's very good quality. It's a polo neck or roll neck, how you call it, but after washing it they became small, both of them, and white one is also now, I cleaned it now. It's hanging, so it actually is so tight here in my throat, so and it became shorter, so I never want to use it again. Then this one dress from Totem, it will go also from my closet. I love it, but I reach it so rarely. Like I reach it once in 1 year or in 2 years, in 2 seasons. So I think I can't just have it that it takes space, so I reach it so little. And this is not the same exception like another clothes which I can use once in several years and style it different. This I feel like I don't have space to play with it. I already have it a few times. I know I already used it how I want it, and it's quite long also, so I just feel that it's not like me anymore. it feels like I already had it on the best way I could, and I don't have so much mood to style it, and it's not so convenient just to use it in everyday use. A few things here I will sell on Vinted, but most of them I don't have a time and energy to put all of these things like to sale, so I will just send them to online secondhand, or part of them I will give to friends and part of them I will just donate. Then the trousers, which have been hanging in my closet for a few years, but they are from another stores and they are very tight in my waist. I've become a bit bigger for a few years. These are probably from 2017 or 18. This I will not use. Then a top, very short top, not my type anymore. Then I have a dress. Oh my god, this dress I had so many years again. It's a black dress which I have had when I was, I don't know, my mother bought it to me when I was probably still not married even, first time. This dress is older than my son and he's 19, and I tried it and I understand that it's too small, but those things that I keep, that I don't know why do I keep them, because I have, it fits really cool but nice, but it fitted before, now it doesn't. Then just a sporty jacket which I don't use because it's very tight now. Nowadays we have more oversized things. Checking bikinis also. There is actually also sport clothes which I never use. Never use this one. I don't need it to have it at home if I use it once in 3 years, kind of. Then some bikinis which I never use, and some of them are even new, completely new, but they are not convenient. Some of them are small, like I made a review. This one is beautiful. I bought it in Italy, but it's like when sometimes I feel like it scratches my skin. Then something from H&M. Yeah, different you see, but this one, for example, it's too tight in bikini, and that one is too small in my chest. Have a leopard bikini but this one is too big. I think I'm like losing the pants, even though it's smaller size which I purchased. I'll talk about the bags, but not the bags of my collection, because this will be a separate video. I found many bags which I don't use and my family doesn't use, like this, like this goes away. Then my old bag from H&M, it served so long time, but now it looks not very healthy, not very good, unfortunately. And some bags from Sephora, more from Nike and New Balance. So the bags, it feels so good to just clean the space from everything we don't need. It's amazing. Then the next step, shoes. This is like very sneaky. I buy quite a lot of shoes. They are on my shelves and they're sitting there because some of them hurt, or they are too small, or they're too big, because I have a size like 37.5, 38 and wide feet, so quite complicated. Then also my feet are swollen, so I have problems with shoes, and not necessary that they will fit, even if I try them many times, even if I decide to keep them, not return them at home, but then when I start to use them, it can be a problem. My camera just also felt overwhelmed, like too warm, I don't know why, so it's just switched off. I had to wait until it's become colder. I don't know, maybe my camera starts to get older, but it never happened before. Anyway, we continue with shoes. So it can be quite tricky with shoes. So how do we do with shoes? We also, like, I put everything together to the floor. I checked all of them and I had to try a few of them, and mostly I get rid of the shoes which are too small on me. This unfortunately is happening very often. This pair I actually found in our storage place. They are size 37. I bought 37 a few years ago, but they are too small. These shoes from Shein, they are quite painful in my toes. I had them few times on my vacations, but I could hardly walk in them. I bought some other ones which are more easy to wear. Those I had once, and I think that they are uncomfortable. Look, they are like almost new. I only had them in the hotel once, and they are very white here. I don't know what did I think when I bought them. Those shoes with even tag from the brand, this is German brand Zign. I love them, this leopard, but I never use them because why? They are too small. They're size 38, but they are still too small. Another pair of shoes from Max Mara. I think they're too heavy. I don't want to use them. Had them kind of maybe 5-10 times for last few years, but last year I didn't use them at all. Then those ballerinas from Zara, they are quite good. They're 39 size because 38s were too small and 39 are too big. I gave them a try, and they are even worn. You see, like this kind of shoes in summer, they became worn very quickly, and it's real leather. I would like to find exactly the same but half size smaller and in this color. That's why I couldn't throw them away last season, but I never could use them because I lose them. They're too big. One more shoes which are too small. They are from Vagabond, and they were okay. I used them 2 seasons ago, but last season in summer I couldn't use them because I thought that they hurt, kind of. I don't know why they started to hurt, and I tried them now and I can't fit in them. Something happened with my feet. It grows. These shoes, they are very old. I had them probably for 7 years. I found them in the box because I couldn't throw them, but I actually found very similar shoes I bought, so that's why I decided, okay, if I wanted to keep them to see if I will still fit in them, or I can maybe like repaint them or something, like maybe I can go and leave them to clean and like repair them, but no, they are too small. Anyway, Adidas also, I will let them go because they are 37 1/3. It was my previous size in Adidas, but now I already buy bigger size. These several pairs of shoes which I showed you, I love how they looked, and I will probably find something similar sooner or later, but I don't have this desire to purchase everything like immediately, because maybe I will feel that I don't really need it, like if I will not have them, or if I will feel that I really need it, then I will try to take my time to enjoy my time, to find a good quality, to find right size, right form for my feet, complicated feet, so it will be not only pretty, but also I will use it without pain, and just it will be right for me. What else did I do? I threw away a lot of boxes. I just cleaned so much space in my drawers, in my closet, because I had so many boxes of shoes, which I thought, okay, if I sooner or later decide to sell my Nike shoes, for example, or New Balance shoes, or like whatever shoes, and I will need a box. It's actually happened that I sold several shoes from another stores because they were quite heavy. I couldn't wear them. They were on heel, and I found the boxes. I still have the boxes. So when I sold them, I left them in the consignment store, or I could sell them online and send to some people or give them away, but I never thought even to go and find the box for it. So the boxes just stay. It was crazy. When I saw it, I said, no, I don't need all these boxes. So I keep the boxes now of only the luxury, kind of luxury, the most expensive shoes, like maybe Paris, Texas, or like By Far or Totem, something like that, like with the brands, which is good to keep boxes, but not the normal like Adidas random shoes or something like that, like Zara or these. No, so I cleaned it. It was actually more than like 30 boxes which I threw, and it's crazy. I just realized how much space did I lose, because instead of it I can put the boxes with clothes in them, which I, for example, don't know if I want to keep or not, just to have a storage place, like storage boxes, and it just was overwhelming, like how many things I had in my clothes which I don't even like need, because if I want to sell some shoes, it would be possible just put it to a random box and just send it. I found this also. It's a lot of bags from luxury, here even Hermes and Old Bottega and Yves Saint Laurent. It's a lot of, and I have more. See how many. Oh, they're so heavy. And I used to store all these bags also for some kind of reason. Like I thought, okay, maybe I will need to put something and go somewhere with this big, like, but I don't know, it never happens. I only use this bag when I actually purchased something in the store, came home, unboxed the bag, put on the shelf, put the box somewhere, and that's it. And then I never use this. So I left a few ones, 2 or 3, and then everything else, just in case, of course, I left them in case if I will go to some place where I need to carry something, and it's a good size. So much space I want now. I kind of got so much space. I'm so happy with this decluttering. It's so inspiring, and I will continue to keep it like that. I also cleaned the memory from my telephone. It's completely very difficult to do because for many years I saved all my pictures, all my videos from one telephone to another. Now it's very easy, one click, and from one iPhone to the next one you just transfer everything, and everything I keep an iCloud also. And I just realized that I don't need so many pictures, and I started to lose, like, to be overwhelmed with it, to lose, like, where is it? Even this calendar pictures in folders doesn't help. So I cleaned over several thousand pictures during several days, and it feels so good. I also started with videos because they take much more space. So I deleted a lot of videos which I don't use, which I use for my videos, reels and stuff. I save only my favorites now, and I cleaned more than 100 gigabytes from my telephone. It feels like my telephone likes it, like maybe it's more happy now, and it feels good. It feels good to have a clean telephone, clean computer. I always clean my computer, like it's not a problem because I have it in a perfect condition. I have some videos or some, folder with some music or folder with some pictures which I want to save, and I have a storage place, so I always check that it's clean and works. And I recommend you also to clean not only the clothes around you, but also the data, these pictures that you don't need all of it, and you will feel so good, so light without it. So it's important to clean the apps which I don't use, and to check in the apps. It's so much memory takes from the pictures which you get from your friends, or videos which you get like in WhatsApp or like wherever. It takes time to find how to do it, but it's really satisfying. Clothes, bags, shoes, and even my telephone, everything decluttered. My house is so fresh now. The shelves are so empty. I will show you the pictures, and I will just show you how I store now. I just put one box with jeans which I want to save. I was not sure if I want to save them or not. It's a questionable box, like with jeans and trousers in one shelf, and then I have a box with summer clothes like shorts, different like beach clothes in another box. Otherwise it's clean. It feels after all this decluttering that I gave all of my brain a reset now. Let me know if you're decluttering too. I would like to hear how it's going for you. If this video helped or motivated you, just give it a like and send it to somebody who needs a little push. Alright, I'm off to enjoy this new space. See you in the next one. Bye bye.